You know, I really like Audi A3. Now, Audi gave me a courtesy car for a couple of days. 140 brake horsepower, sport version, so I love the interior. And I was having a coffee with a friend and he told me, I know what, this is just the best car ever from Audi A3. So I just looked at him, I took a deep breath and I said, nah.
How's it feel? Under your control, everything is real.
Welcome to an RS3. In one of my previous videos, I drove the M140, and I said that I was pretty sure that I was getting an M for my next car because of the thrill of the car that pushed from the back. And obviously today I want to give it a good comparison, and I want to drive the RS3. It's a car of 2.5 liter four-wheel drive system, which is different from the M140. It has the Quattro system, which according to Audi has a super smart distribution of power, because it distributes the power according to the condition of the road. I can't help it. So that means that normally you have a ratio of 70% at the back of the car, 30% at the front of the car, and that is adjusted according to the conditions of the road and the condition and the driving mode. So this car has a 2.5 liter, 400 brake horsepower, so that's more powerful than the M140 that has 340 brake horsepower. It's more powerful than my beloved M2, which has 370 brake horsepower. What I like about it is that the beautiful steering wheel is a part of Alcantara, part in leather, a sporty leather, way better than what I had in the experience with the M1. I'm a fan of the rest stitching all over the car, and this car really keeps this pattern. Beautiful dashboard, and I suggest if you consider to buy this car, move away from the analog, try to the digital dashboard, because this car has a lot of adjustments when it comes to the setting of the dashboard, what you want to see in the car, from RPM to G-force to torque, displayed the way you want it, and as well also the digital maps you can have on the navigation normal display, or you can have it onboarded on the dashboard. Think about road trips, very comfortable. All the way you see Alcantara, and this is something that I'm starting to appreciate more and more now. And the seats are really comfortable and adjustable, so you can get also very good bucket seat feeling. You have a different driving selection. I'm gonna go for the dynamic mode, which is a sport mode, so I have distribution of power, so 70% in the back. Let's see. I don't like 0 to 100 challenges, but I'm gonna do it. Doesn't take long. Third gear is quite fast. I love the dashboard. See the G meter each car is generating. Also the RPM, and then the power percentage that you're using. Torque. Who doesn't love that? The car really responds well to brakes, so I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna go up to 120 and brake all hard. Wow. One thing that I noticed is that the Quattro system, the four-wheel drive, allows you to have very powerful acceleration. Compared to a rear-wheel drive, you can carry more speed. A roads like this, in a wet condition, gives you more stability. The fact that I got flappy paddles for me is a plus, because once you have 300 brake horsepower, in my opinion, you need to have two hands in the steering wheels all the time. The crunch of the double clutch system, I was really fond of the Audi. Allows two gears to run at the same time, so that means that the shifting is actually way faster than normal clutch system. Really proud of this, and consider that these guys also make Lamborghinis. When two forces like that move together and you combine the know-how of a German car manufacturer with the style of the Italians, you really get a formula for mass destruction like this. It feels like a video game, really. The engine brake is quite remarkable. You can feel the front are working so hard, which means one practical thing: if you are buying these cars, prepare to buy tires, especially front tires, because it's a hatchback and you really force a lot the front. With that, it comes the brake. Some discussion that I had with Audi Sport. Every 12,000 kilometers you drive like me, it's a possible scenario that you might need to replace it. I like this car, I genuinely like it. Sure, you might say Audi, they all look the same. Do have things in the car that are the same as in the 1.4, sure, but then you have a different system that comes underneath the bonnet. It's more of an evolution of an Audi. I feel I'm going fast, but it also makes me think that the game got easier. I like a car that makes me think that nothing comes easy. Take a look at my video with the BMW, the M140. You can really see me screaming of joy, and this car is thrilling me. I would consider this car. I wouldn't buy the hatchback, but I will definitely consider the saloon models. Although I like more to be thrilled in the car, so I thought for my next car, I think a rear-wheel drive is what satisfying my needs, which is becoming a better driver, and it's also to get some thrill. Listen to this. He goes scared. Look at this man. I'm a kid, but this is a toy and you're supposed to play. I'm not going to apologize. Ready? I apologize for the weather because it's not the best of the weather, but this is Netherlands and it rains 250 days per year. So now I got used to it. I mean, I'm living here for 3 years, but for my next videos, I have big plans of relocation into one of the most beautiful islands in this world. The reason why I'm doing it there is because I have access to the most thrilling roads I've ever seen. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check this link here so you'll get an idea of what's coming.